Okay, so for today, I'm gonna quickly show how to make a YouTube campaign through Google Ads. And so I did my campaign on Attack on Titan chapter 131, which you can find on my YouTube channel right here. And so what I ended up doing, or at least for how Google Ads works, is it goes the campaign to ad groups to ads. Once again, campaign to ad group to ads. So for example, let's say you're doing a campaign for Chipotle, and you can do multiple ad groups. Like, say for example, you want one ad group to be about the food, and then the other ad group to be about the culture. So then under food ad groups, you can be doing ads about non-GMOs, and then another one about the new queso. So for the other ad group, with culture, you could be talking about one about wearing masks, and then one about kind of how everyone at the job enjoys doing it. So that's kind of how Google Ads works. Once again, campaign, ad group to ads. And so I did mine on Attack on Titan, chapter 131. That was my campaign, because that's what my video is. Then we click on that one, what I did. There's my two ad groups. I did one on placement and one on audience. And so then after that, I made a same ad for exactly the same two ad groups. And so how we can make a campaign is you go to Google Ads, press the plus button for a new campaign. Let's give it a second to load. Cool. So you want as much, I guess, options as possible. You don't want to narrow it down. You want to do it yourself. So create a campaign without goals guidance. Okay. We're going to do a video, because on YouTube, that's what we're doing, right? Our video. And then what you're going to want to do is a custom video campaign. I don't like in-stream. So the thing with in-stream is it's ads before the video plays. I don't want in-stream because then, if, let's say for example, you're watching a video on, or you're watching a video about anime talk, and then your ad comes in-stream, a 30-second ad of yours right before that. They don't care about your video, your content. They want to watch what they went there to see. Your content could just be annoying them, and then that only makes them not want to watch even more. So what I like is display ads in the bottom. So for example, let's go to YouTube 1 second. Let's see if we can find one. Just click here. Let's see, we can get a display ad. Nope, of course not. Let's look here. We can get a display ad. Nope.
We asked you.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. So if there's one display ad, I'd rather see a video, but these are what you see. So when you have one of those ads, let's say for example, if I'm Attack on Titan anime talk, and I can have my display out on any anime talk ones, and it'll pop up right there. And so when we come back here, let's customize a video campaign. Give it a second slow. A video campaign, campaign name it whatever you want. So, Attack on Titan, chapter 131, prediction. Oops. And for bid strategy, I just leave maximum cost per view. So what maximum cost per view means is the most you're going to pay for one view, which is 30 seconds. So if you put it $1, that'd mean the most you're going to pay for a 30-second view is $1. Okay, so let's go down here. Campaign total. I do it by daily. You can do total, like say for example, you want to have 30 days a month, then leave it total. But I'd rather just do daily. And so I would suggest no more than $10, but for me, ideally, I'm just doing 5. Next, start and end date. This is important. So I would leave it a week, and then if you want to keep going, you're able to, in settings, you're able to edit your campaign to keep it going maybe another week, another 2 weeks, whatever you want. So I would definitely leave an end date, because if you don't put an end date, Google's just going to keep using your money until you're bankrupt. So for example, if I start at July 13th and I put no end date, I'd have to physically end it myself, because if I don't and I just leave it for a month without even thinking about it, I would have paid $150. So it's important to put an end date. So if you're going to do the 13th, just put it a week out. July 19th. Next, networks. Yeah, I do not want display network. Just take it off. That's all you need to know. Good. Have videos, have search results. Good. Next, all languages. For me, I'm specifically I'm targeting English. My video's in English, so why not target in English? Next, United States. That's good. That's what I want. Here. Whoops, let me go back 1 second. I pick expanded. This is your choice, but for my sake, I just want views. I'm not going for any goal. I just want views. So expanded is the best. It'll get the widest range. And yeah, that's pretty much it. No other reason to go into this in depth. Exclude. So what I want to exclude is embedded YouTube videos and live streaming. Do not need them. Going for normal videos here on YouTube. Let's keep going down. Create an ad group. Sweet. So now that we did our campaign, we're down to ad groups. Like I said, it goes campaign, ad group, ads. So now we're going to do an ad group. My first one will be on, let's just say, YouTube placement. And so with me, because I have YouTube Studio, I can find out what my demographics are kind of for my videos. And so what I find is it's 95% male. So I'm just going to keep it male. I'm going to keep it as narrow as possible. And yeah, usually it's right around here at the end, but you could keep that, but get a little more specific. And I might keep that one checked. And yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Not sure about that one. But now I have males 18 to 54. I know that. Whoops. Let's go down. Not doing audiences. That will be my next one. That will be for my next one. So let's leave that. Keywords. So yeah, I did a keyword for mine because once again, on YouTube Studio, it could show on Discovery how they're getting to your video, what they're typing and all that. So it's perfect. I already know what keywords they already use. And so you have 5 type of keywords. You have broad modified, exact, phrase, and negative keywords. And so what I'm going to do, and I could explain all the keywords, but for the sake of just keeping it short and condensed, I'm just going to tell you which one I'm doing. I'm doing phrase. Phrase is a quotations. And so what I'm doing is attack on Titan. And so what this means is that, let's say, for example, they type best attack on Titan chapter. Mine would show up because it has right here the phrase attack on Titan. But if they were to type in best attack chapter of Titan, it wouldn't show up because the phrase best chapter or on Titan, let's put that, because the phrase is swapped. In order for yours to search, it needs to be this phrase. You could put anything else before, after it, but it needs to have this phrase like this. See, this works because there's the phrase, but this one's work because the phrase is swapped. Or you could put best attack epic chapter on Titan. Wouldn't show up because the phrase is not there. So there's my phrase. Next, any topic. Yeah, let's leave that alone. Here's where we're going. So we have the keyword. Next, we want to do placement. So for mine, so for placement, let's say, for example, I'm doing anime talk. What you'd like to do is you could go on YouTube. Let's just put anime. So these are good people that you'd want to target their channels who do anime. So for example, RCDC World, love them. So you could put your ad on their channel. And so for example, what you could easily do is, all right, RCDC World 1. Let's go here, RCDC World 1. Wait for a second. So what you could do right here is you could take, let's just take both of them, both right there. And notice how you see impressions drop a little. You're going to keep seeing that because we're getting a little more narrow, but this is good because these are the people we want. You know, you don't want to get someone who hates anime and then get your ad because what good is that going to do you, right? So then you could take their channel, for example. So right here you see YouTube channel, YouTube channel. You could take their videos, for example. Let's look here. Anime House. Oh, what a better one for anime than Anime House, right? There we go. See, his impressions are slightly dropping, but that's all right because we're getting the ones we want. So that's what we do. We did keywords. We did a phrase match with Attack on Titan. And then we did placement on RCDC World, and we placed it on one of their specific videos. And now, maximum cost per view bid. I'm going to put 30 cents, which means that is the highest amount you're willing to pay for someone to view my ad. 30 seconds my ad, the most I'm going to pay is 30 cents. And so with a $5 campaign, 30 cents. That'd be around, let's see, 369, 3 times 5, 15. So assuming that, maybe a little more, I'd say like 16 views for a $5 campaign if that's going by maximum. Now, search my video. Okay. So now we're going to go to my channel right here. I'm going to go to videos. Let me copy the link. Paste. And there's my video. And see right here. Boom. Skippable in-stream ad or video discovery ad. Once again, I do not want an in-stream ad because let's look here. Boom. That's an in-stream ad and we don't want that. So if you look on in-stream ads, it's just going to show, it might show on the ones, like I said, on the anime content. So if we go to RCDC World, we're watching the anime household video, my ad would show right before that. That's annoying, especially if you see that 10 times a day. You could put a frequency cap so you only see it at max 3 times a day, but we'd rather have discovery ad because if they click on the discovery ad, that's good because that means they wanted to go there. In-stream ad doesn't mean they wanted to go there, but in-stream ad, it's on the side. You'd have to click on it. See right there. It'd be right there. So if someone clicks on it, that means they wanted to see it. Then you could pick your thumbnail. And you could do whatever one you want, okay? And headline. Headline's most important. For a headline, it should be pretty much what your keywords are. Attack on Titan has to do something with your keyword. So for my headline, I'm going to do my YouTube video. Attack on Titan. Oh, yeah. I even did the wrong. I said 131 for my campaign, but it's 130. Whatever. Attack on Titan, chapter 130, predictions. Description. Make it short and simple. The rumbling of the earth begins. Huge. Can't spell. Huge predictions. I always think it's corny when people put a bunch of exclamation points, something like that. I don't use exclamation points. I use question marks sometimes, but not exclamation points. I always think it's cheesy. Ad name. YouTube placement. So I don't want to click create campaign because I don't want to make this. Then I just have to immediately remove it. But yeah, that's all you'd have to do. And as we see here to the right, this is me just kind of BSing, but here's the amount of views you can expect from your week-long campaign for a total of $35. For $35, you can expect this right here. So where it goes from most broad to most narrows, impressions, then to clicks or views, and then conversions. Usually when you're doing like a website, you'd go impressions, clicks, and then conversions. So impressions means that they seen it. So this ad right here doesn't even mean they click on it. Maybe they didn't even see it, but it showed up on their page. So they could have scrolled without even seeing it, and that's an impression. So I can assume at minimum 34,000 impressions. 34,000 times they're going to see my ad. Whether they click on it, I don't know. But they'll get 34,000 times they will see this. And then views. Views means these impressions, they see it right there, and then they click on it and watch it for 30 seconds. It doesn't count as a view if they watch it for 10 seconds. They need to at least watch this for 30 seconds. So at minimum, at least out of 34,440 people will watch this for 30 seconds. And there's my average cost per view. My max was 30 cents, but my average would be anywhere from 3 to 10 cents. In budget spent, 95 to 100%. That's good. So in a week, we want daily 5, so it'd be $35. So budget spent is going to be right around $35 to get 440 views at minimum, 34,000 impressions at minimum, and there's your average. So that's all you do. All you do is press create campaign, and then let's exit out of here because I didn't want to do this. Then you go to campaigns, and your campaign would be right here. It takes a day for it to get approved. It's eligible, means it's approved. You go here, which will bring you to ad groups, and there's my 2 ad groups I made. If you want to make a second one, you could easily go here, and then you could easily just copy and paste to make the second one. So there's your 2 ad groups. Let's go more specific to ads. And there's my ad. It's been approved. And there we go. So boom. So if you want to see how your campaign's doing, I did this. My campaign was running Sunday. So it's 2 days. Sunday, Monday. And here's how my campaign's doing. Let's look at an overview. So for my campaign on 2 days, I've gotten 16.1 thousand impressions. Once again, this just means that they've seen it. Or at least it's popped up on the page. Whether they see it, I don't know. But it popped up for them to click on the ad if they want it. And views. Here's how many views I got, which means amount of times that they saw the ad, the impression, and they watched it for 30 seconds. There could be 400 viewed or 400 people clicking the ad, but it doesn't mean they watched it for 30 seconds. So in 2 days, I got 103 views for that's 30-second views. And so my average cost per view, which I did 30 cents, mine's only 11 cents. View rate is 0.64%. Not too bad. And then here's my cost. So your cost, it can vary. Like I said, what I wanted to do was my daily budget was $5. Here it's $11.28. $11.28, and it's only been running 2 days. And so with that, sometimes it goes a little above or a little under, but in the end, let's say you do a week, it's gonna be, if you're doing $5 per day, it's gonna be right at like $35. It's not gonna be $50 or something like that, because if that's the point, you gotta dispute that. Some days it might be $4, another day it might be $6, another day it might be $4.50, another day it might be $5.50. It's right around your $5 budget, or whatever your average daily budget is. And so that's pretty much it. We see in the campaign, we see how much my total cost is, how many views I've gotten, then we go to the ad group, and we can see which one's more effective. Obviously, as you see, my audience one's complete dog shit because there's only 3 views, and my placement's 100, so that's pretty much where all my money's going. But granted, I did it to where I have the ad that's working most effectively run the most. So I guess Google Ads is deciding to run this one more than this because this one's getting piss poor results. But the cool thing, lastly I'm going to tell you, is when you go to ad groups, you're able to edit it. So say for example, this is such a bad ad group, what I could easily do is I could click here. Let's just go into the ad group. Boom, more details. So here's my ad group. I could easily change the name of it, change how much I want to pay for a view. I could change my demographics. I could change who I want to go after. So I could change all of this I want on ad groups, which I don't obviously want to at the moment, but that's something you do. So it's trial and error. Your first day is just to see, okay, let's see what we can do, see if we can get results, which ad runs better. Okay, this ad's running great. So let's see what we can do to improve the other one. It's a matter of just tweaking, so you can't expect great results in the first day. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is going to be your Google Ads campaign. So that's all, and leave a like and subscribe for more content. I mainly just do anime talk, and specifically on Attack on Titan. But I kind of wanted to put out this video because I recently did a campaign for my most recent video. So that's pretty much it. So once again, like and subscribe, and thanks for listening.